Shooter Hunt here, the Prep Baseball All-American game in Miami. I am with a Florida native himself, 2026 impact bat, Brady Harris. Brady, thanks for being with us.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys having me.
You are one of the impact bats in the class, right center fielder, did nothing but hammer balls all summer. Is that something your mindset is all I do is hit, all I do is impact baseballs?
Yeah, that's a big part of my game for sure. I mean, me and my coaching staff, I feel like we put a lot of emphasis on my hard work in the cages and everything else in the off season. So I definitely like to see when my hitting pays off when the season comes around. So of course,
Now
it's a big part of my game.
It's especially because you're from the state of Florida, you're a right-handed hitting outfielder. How often do you hear the Dylan Cruz comparisons?
I hear it a lot, and obviously, like, I love it when it comes up. You know, it's an honor to be compared to someone like that, especially a Florida native like him. And I just really like the way he plays the game. So I mean, if I play anything like that, that's an honor.
Now, your off-season work, the stuff you do in the cage, and obviously so many talented prospects coming out of the state of Florida, so many great hitters, pitchers, whatever it may be. What kind of work do you put in that allows you to get to this level? Is that something that you can rely on, the fact that, hey, I work so hard, that's why I expect success?
Yeah, of course. I'm super fortunate to be able to work around the best people possible in this game. Some of the coaches that I work with are really big, and like say the Orioles or former Yankees hitting coach or a guy who played at Florida. Like, I'm super fortunate to be able to be taught by these type of guys. And my coach, Jonathan Murphy, he's a really big impact on me because he's also a big hitting guy. So I think when we go into technical things like in the cage and like small work that like really shows up in the game, I think it really gets overlooked. Like, there's a lot more to it, and I'm super fortunate to be able to work on those things with these type of guys.
Murph does a great job. Now talk to me even more about those in-depth things. What kind of stuff are you guys in the lab, right? You've hit a level where, hey, you're already really good. Mm-hmm. How much better can you get, and how are you going to focus on getting to that point?
Yeah, I'm just going to focus on the little things, right? It's the things that make the best players separable from the other guys. It's the approach, and the small mechanical changes aren't as big. You know, it's kind of like you're at a point where you got to stick with your swing and what works best with you. So I think me working on my approach on the daily is going to help me the most.
Does it help you going up against, I mean, and you're in the state of Florida, you're seeing nonstop dudes on the bump, their teammates, inter squads. I mean, you have a great program there at high school. So it doesn't matter who you're. How does that help you to collect all those at-bats, get all those reps against the high-level talent to where you can really slow things down, you control that forward movement really well, some thunder in the barrel.
Yeah.
How much does it help that you face so many awesome arms?
Yeah, that's what helps me the most, is able to face, like, my teammates are all extremely good. So, I mean, if a random Wednesday is like an inter squad, it obviously make me extremely better. I think that competitive edge in practice makes the game slow your heart rate down when you're out there. So I think it's just makes it a whole lot easier on me, the fact that I'm just used to hard competition, especially in the state of Florida, and mainly my teammates in general.
Well, let me ask you this. Who are two of the best pitchers you've faced in your time in high school?
Oof. I got to go with Aiden King.
Okay.
He was a Jacksonville guy. He was really good. And then Ethan
Scheffelbein.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lefty. Where did you get your face in NHS?
Carey, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
he's pretty good lefty.
Yeah. Those are my two guys.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, usually hitters don't want to give too much credit, just like the same way pitchers don't want to give them credit. I'm sure you still expected success against those guys.
Yeah.
Well, Brady, we're really looking forward to having you here in your home state, put on a show here in Miami, and then looking forward to seeing what the future holds for your success.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for coming out.
Appreciate you guys having me.